Hi guys, hope you're keeping well. We've got another figure review overview, and this is the Doom Slayer from Numskull. So this is part of the collection that got brought out some years back, based obviously on the Doom Eternal collectibles that you can get in game. So obviously people really enjoyed getting those as part of secrets within the levels. And then Bethesda decided to partner up with Numskull for them to design those kind of collectibles and make them into actual display pieces, actual toys. So I've got two of these. One I reviewed already previously on my channel. That was the Cacodemon, and I really like the Cacodemon. Obviously, there were some bits there in terms of maybe materials used in some cases. Also, maybe sometimes the color scheme's not 100% matching. But overall, I think it looks really cool, really fun, and I always get comments on it actually whenever people come to visit. They really like how it looks, how it feels. I think they really did a great job. However, I don't think they did as good a job with this. And I've got a similar complaint to what I had a little bit with the Cacodemon, but it doesn't affect the Cacodemon as much. I remember when the artwork came out for the Numskull figures, they had the color palettes looked like they really popped. And I think it was part of just how they marketed it. You know, the images were really like high contrast. The colors looked really rich. It looked like it jumped out of you. And it might not be as apparent here through my recording, but it definitely is in person. The colors of this figure are incredibly dull, as in they're very... it's obviously a matte finish, which I don't have an issue with, but it's just really washed out. So the greens especially, I don't know, just in person, I've got to tell you, as soon as I opened it, I was quite disappointed. In the kind of artwork that they were promoting for this figure, it looked quite kind of as if it really popped, as if it jumped out to you. In person, it just seems really washed out. I'm looking at it through the screen now. It actually looks better through the screen, bizarrely, than it does actually in real life. In the screen, these greens look a little bit darker. In real life, they're quite faded. And believe me, this figure hasn't been seeing the sun at all. It's been, I haven't actually even displayed it. It's been in a drawer for a very, 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 very long time. So, yeah, I mean, it's got articulation around the head. I think it goes all the way around if you want it to. Flamethrower on a ball joint. You can detach it as well if it falls out because you're moving the head. Arms, obviously, but these figures are not bought for articulation purposes. They're more for kind of sitting or standing on a shelf. Legs move as you'd expect as classic Numskull figures. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it doesn't feel bad. It feels solid, it feels compact like it should do. It's just, for me, it's the colour schemes. I just don't think they got it right. And for the price as well. So back then I paid £30 for this. Now you've got to pay, I think, £35 to get him. Yeah, I'm just not sure if he's worth it at full price, to be honest. Again, depends how much of a fan you are that you feel you have to have any and every figure that comes out that's related to Doom. If that's the case, then obviously I'm not going to judge. But for me, yeah, it just didn't live up to expectation. I would love to maybe get some of the other demons, maybe one day, if I have enough kind of disposable money to be throwing around on toys anymore. Yeah, some of them do look quite cool. The Cacodemon, I've got to say, you know, I'm still very happy with that purchase. Still gets displayed all day, every day. But I can't say the same, unfortunately, for our great Slayer. It's got some good detailing at the back of the helmet, in the spine section. You can see the belt. So it's not missing kind of little details and notches there. it is pretty cool. Not a bad representation of the Doom Slayer as seen in Doom Eternal. But just for me, as I said, color palette a bit off, and overall, yeah, I didn't feel he was worth the money. So, yeah, sorry that it's a bit of a a bit of a disappointing review, but I try to just be honest with what I think about things. And if it's something that you have and you enjoy, obviously all power to you. And I'm not going to judge at all. But my experience with this one was a little bit mixed, I've got to say. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all really soon.